Welcome to Wealth Building's Holiday Financial Tips. The holidays are just around the corner, and while it's a time for joy and celebration, it can also put a serious dent in your wallet. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, we're going to break down some practical tips to help you master your holiday finances and avoid starting the new year in debt. We'll be covering everything from budgeting and saving to smart shopping strategies, and even some creative ways to cut back without sacrificing the holiday spirit. Remember, the holidays are about spending time with loved ones, not about breaking the bank. So whether you're planning a big family gathering, buying gifts for everyone on your list, or just want to enjoy the season without financial stress, these tips will help you stay on track and make the most of your holiday budget. Let's dive in. All right, let's talk about the B word, budgeting. I know, it's not the most exciting part of the holidays, but trust me, it's the most important. Creating a holiday budget is like setting financial boundaries for yourself so you can enjoy the season without the post-holiday guilt trip. Start by listing out all your potential holiday expenses. This includes everything from gifts and decorations to travel, food, and entertainment. Don't forget those little things that can add up, like wrapping paper, greeting cards, and even those festive lattes. Once you have a comprehensive list, assign a realistic dollar amount to each category. Be honest with yourself about how much you can afford to spend without going into debt. Remember, it's okay to set limits and prioritize what matters most. Now that you have a budget in place, it's time to start saving. The earlier you start, the less you'll have to scramble later on. Even setting aside a small amount each week or month can make a huge difference. Think of it like this. If you save just $20 a week starting in January, you'll have over $1,000 by the time the holidays roll around. That's a decent chunk of change to cover your holiday expenses. There are tons of ways to make saving easier. You can set up automatic transfers to a dedicated holiday savings account, use a budgeting app that tracks your progress, or even just throw your spare change in a jar. The key is to be consistent and make saving a habit. Remember, every little bit counts, and the sooner you start, the more prepared you'll be for a financially stress-free holiday season. Got your holiday budget? Great! Now prioritize. You can't do it all. Ask yourself, what truly matters most? For me, it's quality time with loved ones. Prioritize gifts for those you cherish. Don't buy for everyone, it's budget suicide. Sometimes a heartfelt card or call is enough. Focus on creating memorable experiences. Cook, play games, enjoy each other's company. These moments are priceless. Quality time is invaluable. Prioritize what truly matters. Your wallet and loved ones will thank you. All right, let's talk about cutting back on non-essential expenses. This is where you can really make a difference in your holiday budget. I'm talking about those little luxuries we often take for granted, like eating out multiple times a week or that daily latte habit. But during the holiday season, it's time to tighten the belt a little. Think about it. Those $15 lunches and $5 coffees add up quickly. Instead of eating out, why not try cooking at home more often? It's healthier, usually cheaper, and you can even make it a fun activity with your family or significant other. And hey, if you're really craving that latte, try making your own at home. You can find tons of recipes online, and it's a fraction of the cost. Plus, you can impress your friends with your barista skills. The same goes for entertainment and subscriptions. Do you really need all those streaming services? Maybe consider putting one or two on hold during the holidays. And instead of going to the movies, why not have a cozy movie night at home? You can even make it a themed night with popcorn, candy, the whole 9 yards. Remember, it's all about being mindful of your spending and finding creative ways to save without sacrificing fun. Tracking your expenses is crucial. You need to know where your money is going. It's like navigating a maze without a map. Tracking expenses is easier than ever. Apps like Mint, Personal Capital, and YNAB help. A simple spreadsheet or notebook works too. You'll be amazed at unnecessary spending. Knowledge is power, and it leads to savings. All right, let's talk about putting some of that hard-earned cash back in your pocket. You're already spending money on gifts and holiday stuff, right? Cashback apps like Rakuten, Ebates, Ibotta, and Honey are your secret weapons to chip away at those expenses. Seriously, it's free money. Think of it like this. You're buying those gifts anyway, might as well get a little something back. These apps partner with tons of retailers, so whether you're shopping online or in-store, there's a good chance you can earn a percentage back on your purchases. I mean, who doesn't love getting a little bonus in their account? It might not seem like much at first, but those percentages add up over time, especially during the holiday season when you're spending a bit more than usual. Trust me, your future self will thank you when you've got a little extra cash to put towards your financial goals come January. Remember, every dollar counts, and using cashback apps is a simple way to make your money work harder for you. The holidays are a marketer's dream, but you don't have to fall for their tricks. Instead of rushing to buy everything at once, be patient and strategic. Look out for those Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and even post-holiday sales. Retailers heavily discount items during these periods, and you can score some serious deals on gifts, decorations, and everything in between. We're talking potentially 50, 70, even 90% off. Now that's what I call holiday cheer for your wallet. Sign up for email lists and follow your favorite brands on social media to stay informed about upcoming sales and promotions. This way, you'll be ahead of the game and can plan your purchases accordingly. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to saving money. Being a savvy shopper is all about timing and research. By taking advantage of sales and planning, you can get more bang for your buck and still spoil your loved ones without breaking the bank. Now let's talk about gifts that come from the heart. Literally. DIY gifts are not only thoughtful and personal, but they can also save you a ton of money compared to buying something generic from the store. Think about your friends and family. What are their hobbies? What do they love? Maybe you're a whiz in the kitchen and can bake a batch of their favorite cookies, or perhaps you're crafty and can knit a cozy scarf. The possibilities are endless. Pinterest and YouTube are treasure troves of DIY gift ideas, from homemade candles and bath bombs to personalized photo albums and hand-painted mugs. You'd be surprised what you can create with a little creativity and some basic supplies. Plus, there's something truly special about receiving a gift that someone put their time and effort into making. It shows that you care enough to go the extra mile, and that's something money can't buy. All right, the holiday season is over. The decorations are down, and you're probably feeling a little bit of that post-holiday spending hangover. Now's the perfect time to review your expenses and see how you did. Grab a cup of coffee, open up your budgeting app, or dust off those credit card statements, and let's dive in. Did you stick to your budget? Were there any surprise expenses that popped up? Remember, the key here isn't to beat yourself up over any overspending, but to learn from it. Maybe you realize you went overboard on stocking stuffers or those after Christmas sales got the best of you. Identify those areas where you can improve next year. Maybe set stricter limits, shop with a list, or explore more DIY gift ideas. Knowledge is power, and understanding your spending habits is the first step to mastering your holiday finances. Let's be real. January can be a rough month financially. You've got holiday bills rolling in, maybe some credit card debt to tackle, and your regular expenses haven't gone anywhere. That's why creating a post-holiday budget is crucial. Start by factoring in those January expenses, including any credit card payments you need to make. Remember, paying off that holiday debt should be a top priority. Next, look at your income for January. Did you get any holiday bonuses or maybe some cash gifts from generous relatives? Put that money to good use by paying down debt or boosting your savings. Remember, a post-holiday budget isn't about restricting yourself. It's about getting back on track and setting yourself up for financial success in the new year. Okay, let's talk about that post-holiday debt. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of the season, but those credit card bills can really put a damper on the new year. The faster you can pay off that debt, the less you'll pay in interest, and the sooner you can breathe a sigh of relief. Start by making a list of all your debts, including balances, interest rates, and minimum payments. Prioritize those with the highest interest rates first, as they're costing you the most money. Consider a debt snowball method, where you focus on paying off the smallest debt first for a quick win, or the debt avalanche method, tackling the highest interest rate debt first to save money in the long run. Remember, even small extra payments can make a big difference over time. Cut back on unnecessary expenses, pick up a side hustle, or sell some unwanted items to free up some extra cash. The sooner you're debt-free, the better off you'll be. Alright, so you've made it through the holidays. You survived the shopping frenzy, the travel chaos, and maybe even a few awkward family dinners. But before you slip into a food coma and dream of sugar plums, we need to talk about your future self. Specifically, how to get your savings back on track after the holiday spending spree. Remember that emergency fund we talked about? The one that's supposed to be your financial safety net? Yeah, it might be looking a little thin right now. And your other savings goals, like that down payment on a house or that early retirement fund? They haven't forgotten about you. Now's the time to buckle down and replenish those accounts. Look, I get it. Saving money isn't as exciting as, say, opening presents or indulging in another slice of pie. But trust me, your future self will thank you. Start by reviewing your budget and seeing where you can cut back. Maybe you can skip a few restaurant meals or put a pause on those subscription boxes you're not really using. Every little bit helps. Remember, the sooner you rebuild your savings, the sooner you can get back on track to achieving your financial goals. Let's talk about gifts, because let's be real, they can put a serious dent in your holiday budget. But what if I told you there's a way to keep the gift-giving spirit alive without breaking the bank? Enter the Secret Santa gift exchange. This is a fantastic way to reduce holiday spending, especially for larger families or groups of friends. Instead of buying individual gifts for everyone, you draw names randomly and buy just one present for your assigned person. Think about it. You go from potentially buying dozens of gifts to just one. That's a huge saving right there. Plus, it adds an element of fun and surprise to the gift exchange. Who doesn't love a little mystery? And let's be honest, sometimes it's less stressful to shop for one person you know really well than to find the perfect gift for everyone on your list. So, this year, propose a Secret Santa to your family and friends. You'll be surprised how receptive people are to saving money, especially during the holidays. It's a win-win for everyone involved. The holidays are a time for gathering with loved ones, and what better way to celebrate than with a delicious meal? But let's face it, eating out at restaurants, especially during the holiday season, can get seriously expensive. So, here's a money-saving tip that's also a recipe for fun. Host a potluck. Instead of dropping hundreds of dollars at a fancy restaurant, invite everyone to contribute a dish. Not only will this significantly reduce your expenses, but it also takes the pressure off of you to cook an elaborate meal for a crowd. Plus, it's a great way to try new dishes and share family recipes. Think about it. Your aunt brings her famous casserole, your cousin whips up his award-winning chili, and you get to show off your baking skills with a delicious dessert. Everyone contributes, everyone enjoys a fantastic meal, and nobody's credit card bursts into flames. So ditch the reservations and embrace the potluck. It's a win-win for your wallet and your taste buds. The holidays are a time for family and friends, but they can also be a time for expensive travel. If you're planning on traveling this holiday season, there are a few things you can do to save money, and one of the best ways is to utilize public transportation or carpool whenever possible. Think about it, guys. Airline tickets and gas prices can really eat into your holiday budget, especially if you're traveling with a large group. By opting for public transportation or carpooling, you can significantly reduce your transportation costs. Public transportation, like trains or buses, often offer discounted fares during the holidays. And let's be real, sharing the ride with others means splitting those gas costs and tolls. Plus, carpooling can be a fun way to bond with friends or family on the way to your destination. You can catch up, share stories, and even make some new memories together. Remember, saving money on transportation means you'll have more to spend on the things that truly matter during the holidays, making memories with loved ones and enjoying those special moments. So, ditch the expensive flights and solo road trips this year and opt for a more budget-friendly and enjoyable way to travel. The holidays are a time when retailers love to tempt us with flashy sales and irresistible deals. But don't let those tempting offers derail your holiday budget. It's crucial to stay mindful of your spending and avoid those impulse purchases that can leave your bank account feeling the post-holiday blues. I've been there, trust me. Those limited-time offers and buy one, get one free deals can seem too good to pass up. But before you know it, your shopping cart is overflowing with items you didn't even plan on buying. This is where having a well-defined holiday budget comes in handy. Stick to your list and avoid those tempting add-on items at the checkout. Remember, those small, unplanned purchases can add up quickly and blow your budget without you even realizing it. By resisting those impulse buys, you'll not only stay within your holiday budget, but also avoid the post-holiday regret of overspending. So, stay strong, be mindful of your spending, and focus on sticking to your holiday shopping list. Managing your finances, especially during the holidays, can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. That's where the 50-30-20 rule comes in. It's a simple and effective budgeting method that can help you stay on top of your finances year-round, including the holiday season. Think of it this way. You allocate 50% of your after-tax income towards your needs, the essential expenses like your rent or mortgage payments, groceries, utilities, and transportation. These are the non-negotiable costs of living. Then 30% of your income goes towards your wants, the discretionary spending that brings you joy, like dining out, entertainment, hobbies, and yes, even those holiday gifts. The remaining 20% is dedicated to your financial goals, primarily savings and debt repayment. This includes building your emergency fund, investing for the future, and tackling any outstanding debts you may have, like credit card balances or student loans. The beauty of the 50-30-20 rule is its simplicity and flexibility. It provides a clear framework for managing your money without being overly restrictive. By consistently applying this rule, you'll gain better control over your finances, reduce financial stress, and be better prepared to handle holiday expenses without derailing your long-term financial goals. Alright, let's talk about budgeting apps. These things are like having a personal finance assistant in your pocket, 24/7. No more excuses about forgetting to track that pumpkin spice latte. Seriously though, using a budgeting app can be a game changer, especially during the holidays when it's easy to overspend. We're talking about apps like Mint, YNAB, that's You Need a Budget, or Personal Capital. These apps connect to your bank accounts and credit cards, tracking every dollar you spend and categorizing your transactions. Imagine this. You're at the mall, holiday music is blasting, and you're tempted to buy another sweater you don't need. But wait, you whip out your phone, check your budgeting app, and bam! You see exactly how much you've already spent on clothes this month. Talk about a reality check. That's the power of these apps. They give you that instant visibility into your finances, helping you stay on track with your holiday budget and avoid those nasty credit card bills come January. Remember, knowledge is power, and these apps give you the knowledge to make smart financial decisions, even during the most wonderful and potentially expensive time of year. Now, we all know saving money is crucial, especially with the holidays right around the corner. But let's be real, sometimes it feels impossible to put money aside. That's where savings apps come in, my friends. Think of them as your secret weapon for effortlessly growing your holiday fund. We're talking about apps like Capital, Digit, or Acorns. These clever tools automate your savings, so you don't even have to think about it. Take Capital, for example. You can set up rules to trigger automatic transfers to your savings account. Maybe you want to save every time you buy a coffee. That's $1 or $5 going straight to your holiday fund. Digit, on the other hand, analyzes your spending habits and automatically sets aside small amounts of money that you won't even miss. It's like magic, but for your finances. And then there's Acorns, which rounds up your purchases to the nearest dollar and invests the spare change. So you see, with these savings apps, you can effortlessly build up your holiday fund without even breaking a sweat. It's all about being smart and taking advantage of technology to achieve your financial goals. Remember, every little bit counts. Let's be honest, you're going to be spending money during the holidays anyway, right? So why not get some of that cash back? Cashback credit cards are a no-brainer for maximizing your holiday budget. You're already buying gifts, groceries, maybe even booking flights. With a cashback credit card, you're essentially getting a discount on every purchase. Cards like Chase Freedom, Citi Double Cash, or Discover It offer great rewards. Just use your card responsibly, pay your balance in full each month, and watch the cashback roll in. It's like getting free money just for doing your regular holiday shopping. Alright, let's talk about gifts. This is typically where most of your holiday budget goes. You want to show your loved ones you care. But before you spend your entire paycheck, let's figure out a reasonable percentage. Aim for 40 to 50% of your total holiday budget. If you've budgeted $2,000, set aside $800 to $1,000 for gifts. This might sound like a lot, but it's for everyone on your list. Setting a clear percentage helps avoid overspending. Be intentional with your gift giving. The holidays are about spending quality time with loved ones. Sometimes, the most meaningful gifts come from the heart, not the wallet. Your future self will thank you. Alright, let's talk about travel. We all know that going home for the holidays, or even just taking a vacation during that time of year, can put a serious dent in your wallet. Airline tickets seem to skyrocket, hotels are booked solid, and don't even get me started on rental car prices. Now, when it comes to your holiday budget, I recommend allocating around 20 to 30% for travel. This might seem like a lot, or maybe not enough depending on your situation, but hear me out. This percentage gives you some wiggle room to find deals and make smart choices. Remember, the early bird gets the worm, or in this case, the cheaper flight. Booking your flights and accommodations in advance is key to saving money. Trust me, waiting until the last minute is only going to give you a holiday heart attack when you see those prices. And hey, don't be afraid to consider alternative travel dates. Flying on off-peak days like Christmas Day itself or a few days before can often save you a significant amount of money. Flexibility is your best friend when it comes to holiday travel, my friends. Let's be real, the holidays aren't just about travel and gifts. They're about enjoying yourself. From ice skating with friends to holiday concerts and those festive pop-up bars, entertainment is a big part of the season's charm. Now, for your holiday entertainment budget, I'd recommend setting aside around 10 to 20%. This should give you enough to enjoy some fun activities without completely derailing your financial goals. But remember, we're all about being smart here. Look for free or low-cost entertainment options in your city. A lot of places have free holiday concerts, tree lighting ceremonies, or even just beautiful light displays to walk through. And hey, who says you can't have fun at home? Host a potluck holiday party, have a cozy movie marathon, or even just bake some cookies with friends. These are all fun, festive activities that won't break the bank. There you have it. We've covered a ton of ground, from setting a budget to finding deals and even planning for those after-holiday expenses. Remember, the holidays are about spending time with loved ones, not about going into debt. By following these tips, you can enjoy the festive season without stressing about your finances. It's all about finding that balance between enjoying yourself and being financially responsible. And remember, if you found these tips helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more financial advice. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. From all of us here at Wealth Building Invest, we wish you happy and financially stress-free holidays.